The Casa Hogar para Niños, Dire, was founded begins with the psychologist Elsa Amaro Nájera, who 16 years ago came to Chihuahua to study at UH. She tells us that since her first day, she saw a lot of kids who were homeless and didn't have any parents or a place to sleep. And she wondered why the government didn't take care of those kids. So, after finishing her studies at the area of psychology and her work as a social worker in the IMSS, she started working at a foster home as an assistant. But then that foster house closed after 3 years of her being working in there. So she took a decision to start Casa Hogar para Niños Gire. So it took a lot of effort, money, and overall time. But she made it. She got the people, she got the help, and she got the permission from the government. So she started adopting Tarahumara kids that lived on the streets, and then 13 years later, those kids have grown up and many others have joined.
We decided to help them because we thought it was a good option. We believe that helping children is easier and makes them happy to meet new people and interact with them. We believe that by donating and helping a house home, we are investing in the society of the future.
The foster house helps children whose parents do not have enough resources to give them a decent life. Nowadays, the house is helping a 1-year-old baby, a 5-year-old kid that study at the kindergarten Zaragoza, 5 kids that study in elementary school Jose Maria Morelos y Pavón, 3 pre-adolescents are in middle school, 2 boys are in the Secundaria Técnica número 44, and 1 girl in the Secundaria Técnica número 2. 3 adolescents, which 2 of them study in the Bachilleres número 8, and 1 of them study in the Bachilleres 3. 1 girl is studying medicine, and 1 man is finishing his career in business administration at the WASH.
Some achievements that got the foster house is that they adopt 20 Tarahumara children that are living, eating, and studying in the foster house since 2001. Also, the foster house is seen going to put forth of 6 several companies. They get the support of doctors for the children. Also, they have been provided education for all the children, and they have been raised the kids well and prepared for the future.
The Intermex Company, the Illuminsen Company, the Farmacias Similares, a subside administered by the city, a contribution of the kids' parents, and donations and community service. Their goals are now their principal objective in this moment is getting enough money to complete a project, which consists in building a new foster house that will be in the north of the city by the street Bahía de San Quintín. This project has been planned for a long time with the purpose of having a better facilities and being able to have more than 20 children And since the space that they have now is not enough, unfortunately, this project has failed to materialize. However, his project is ready. It only needs support.
We contributed with 1,500 pesos in food, toilet paper, shampoo, soap, and a lot of food. We meet the director of the house home. We meet at the children. We talk with them. We knew the facilities, and we interviewed at the
We actually went there with board games. We went there with a Jenga, a headbands, and a Bop-It. With these games, the kids had lots of fun. They really enjoyed the activity. Also, we went there with snacks, such as different types of chips, and they all really liked them. There were some kids that really didn't want to share a bag of chips, but overall, we all really enjoyed and shared everything. Also, the kids really liked the Jenga because it was a very challenging game. Not as much as the rest of the games that we went there with, but overall, the Jenga and the headbands were the favorite of them.
In the third visit, we arrived in the foster house. We played with the kids and bring some snacks. Also, we watched a cartoon movie. In the movie, the children enjoy a lot the movie. We can saw their eyes how they enjoy to have an activity that everyone enjoys. And in the movie, we have to say goodbyes because the children have Chinese class. So we leave.
Last visit was on Monday, November 27th from 1:30 to 3 in the afternoon. During this visit, we bought some chips and helped the kids with their homework. And we had a very fun time with the kids.
Pues fueron muy bien, fueron perfectamente.
¿Qué le pareció lo que trajimos para hacer con los niños?
Bueno, la convivencia que trajeron está bien porque a los niños les hace falta convivir con demás personas, con diferentes.
¿Y qué cree que nos faltó o que hubiéramos podido mejorar?
Nada, está bien.
Sí, y no hicimos mucho desastre, relajo.
No, así son los niños y...
Sí. ¿Cree usted que a los niños les haya gustado tenernos aquí?
La verdad sí. En sus caras se lo mira todo.
Sí.
¿Cree que nos agarraron cariño?
Sí.
Sí.
No quedó muy amontonados, molestos.
No. Aquí se convive como una familia y es una familia aquí entre todos.
Qué padre.
Bueno, pues sería todo. Sí.
In the visits that we have made to the house home, I feel very well with myself after I have performed a good action. Since children are very friendly, children were also happy when we come to visit them, and that made me feel happy. During the visit, I have learned to appreciate my family since I realize that many people unfortunately don't have family that gives them love. In the future, I would like to start a foundation to raise funds to help homeless children, and that will be money rates can be built houses with better facilities.
I felt very happy because every time we came to the house, the kids jumped from joy, and that was a pretty feeling. There is always something you can do to help others. I also learned to value my family. I would like to keep going to the foster house, and I would like to sell things in order to gain money for the foster house.
In all the visits, I felt happy to be able to help and live with the children. I felt happy from the moment we arrived because we were greeted with hugs. I learned to value my family and the things that I have. I learned to love them. In the future, I would like to create my own civil association to help children, seniors, and animals. If I could not have my civil organization, I will help people with whatever, for example, with money or things that I could give them.
I think this experience has helped me a lot as a person because I not only changed my way of looking at the world, but also my way of acting, my way of thinking. Before, I didn't used to care that much about the rest of the people. Like, I was kind of selfish. But after this, I realized how many people don't have much. And they have to live through that until they can truly make an effort to change that. Such as the kids in Casa, hogar de niños Gire. That's why I want to make more of these kinds of projects. Also, I think that helping those causes can really be changing for a person. Because me, for example, I didn't really want to give all that much money to the kids because I didn't know them and because I was, like I said earlier, kind of selfish. So, but after my teammates convinced me to give more money, I truly realized that I was very selfish and that I needed to change. Then I met the kids, and the kids truly made me see the world in a better way.
After the visit, I feel very happy to help the persons that have less. Also, I learned that there are a lot of people that have less. What I could do to help others is to give charity to the people that have less and give them resources.
La que empieza primero.
Mira. ¿Para qué?